Peace, peace. Get this together real quick. Dang, every time I take this apart, I forget this. I gotta give me a new case. I don't know, I think it's something about after a couple years or some shit. I mean, after a year, they make these cases that just become dull or some shit. Keep that plate on. Y'all see the thumbnail, man? I had to put this thumbnail up. Nicki Minaj, man, she don't represent us, man. And I didn't even see the Rosa Parks on the list. It was the SpongeBob part that's like the people who betrayed you, right? She don't represent us. I don't even think she from here. I think she from and just came up from New York, but she not from here, bro. But that's the thing about America, though. That's the thing about here in America, man. We've been diverse for so long with different ethnicities and cultures and shit. But the whole time, man, like, yeah, we have our own tribal battles here in America, man, just like in Africa right now, man. You know, just like right now in Africa, like it's everybody always talking about us and shit, man. And see, motherfuckers that see this and be like, oh, he one of them. Like, no, I'm not one of them neither. I'm not one of them ones that's like, we are one. Because I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt. But the path had to change because people not really loyal and not really loyal to their own people in their land, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to give a disclaimer, though. I got fictional thoughts. You know, nonfiction is when it's real or written and documented and facted. Fictional is stuff that comes from the brain. So I got a mix of both. I want to make a disclaimer on that because I put stuff together in my own mind, coming and speaking. I'm coming and speaking from the heart too. You know, so I want to say that. But drop me a like, man. Y'all give me some likes out there. I appreciate somebody liking it. You know what I'm saying? I don't even care as long as it get in the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Drop me a like or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, man. If not, it's all good. I'm gonna find out where y'all stand at, and I'm gonna get you in here. I'm gonna get you on up in here. We're gonna get you on up out of here. Not like gotta get the trolls up out of here, man. Oh shit, you know what? I don't even think that person was. My bad. I don't even know how to do that. My fault. But yeah, I just want to get this message, man. That everybody come over here talking shit about us, man, or and they land on the internet. You know what I'm saying? This internet world where people show how much they really like rock with us and shit, or how they really look at us and shit. And, you know, like, even we have to deal with the clan shit here in America still, bro. We still dealing with, like, the same shit our ancestors been through, man. It still happened to us. Like, we still got youngins, and it's like, it's like, I made it to this age, 35. Just 10 years ago, we in 2026, 2016. I was going in 2014. I was going through police messing with me, bothering me, running up on me, arresting me. No guns, no drugs, and nothing on me, bro. And I'm more so walking versus in a car with how I am. I don't get fucked with. I got fucked with more walking on feet than in a car. Basically, what I'm saying is that we still getting extorted. We get extorted in America. America KKK. See, the difference that we know that we never ran, like Africans ran. And this goes to show how, like, this slavery, we come from boats and shit like that. How in the fuck do we come from boats when somebody probably offered you to leave? Because we never ran. And it seemed like we never got shipped it over here. If someone was getting shipped it, let's say, for instance, that don't mean that there wasn't nobody over here fighting already and losing land forcefully, bloody. Let's keep it real. Because how do your land get all of a sudden renamed? Because remember, we get called niggers over here. How do you spell nigger? It look like it's spelled just like the countries over there in Africa. Nigeria, Niger. Niger. It's only one G away from nigger. Right? Let's put that out there. Like I said, it's a disclaimer. This is all coming from the heart. This is all coming from what I'm seeing, how words are. It's coming from my fictional brain. The made up brain. The made up heart. So, the fight never stopped with us in America. The Black Panthers didn't run. Who came before the Black Panthers, though? Who was there before the Black Panthers? They never ran. And remember, we are in 2026. I'm born 1990. 1990. We had a whole generation. I had grandparents who had mothers and fathers from the 1800s. So, since motherfuckers don't know they math, and look, I just took a screenshot of this. Because we finna get into this. Oh, damn, I can't even. Let me see if I can, nope, y'all can't even see it. All right, that's my fault. Because I was just talking about this shit. That everybody is all of a sudden a chief. You have chief of police. You have chief meteorologists. People who talk about the weather. Chief. Do y'all know what the term chief really is? All of a sudden, everybody else is a chief. And the people who've been on this land that ICE can't take away from proves your boat theory, right? Oh, y'all was shipped it over here. Okay, let's say that shit really happened. Why the fuck is you running? Why the fuck did your parents run? Oh, it was wealth, huh? So you mean to tell me your parents run to some motherfuckers that done fucked your people up? The people they ran to, them people fucked up their homeland, and they run to their enemies who fucked up their homeland to build wealth. That ain't no chess move. That's a bitch move. That ain't no chess move. That is a bitch move. Let me say it one more. That ain't no chess move. That's like me running to the. That's like me. I'm born and bred straight up blood gang. I'm straight blood. And all of a sudden, the Crips, they kind of like, you know, they extorted my family and shit. And all of a sudden, I'm finna join the Crips just because they didn't extort my family. They didn't even touch me as a kid. But that's where the moral values come in at. Y'all don't even respect your own land and talk about what the fuck happened to us. And talk about we don't have no culture. When we do cultural shit, y'all saying that is borrowed from y'all. When y'all just got civilized, y'all just got named, y'all country just got named where y'all come from. Meanwhile, we got ancestors from the 1800s. So let's look at some math real quick. Let's look at some math real quick. Oh no, this is wrong. I'm tripping. So 1800 to 2026 right now will be 226 years from 1800 to now. Some of these countries, y'all countries, Nigeria, got named. You saying that our people that's over here got shifted from over there from a place that didn't exist, well, to a place the name didn't exist, and our people came from over there when it wasn't even existing. You got to make this shit make sense. And then when it existed, when they named it, y'all fled or ran. You didn't get shifted, you ran. So saying we got shifted and they don't know where we come from, and you can't prove it, but we can prove you ran like a bitch when we got ancestors, and we still, and people be like, oh, y'all ain't creating history, y'all not doing nothing. Yes, the fuck we are. We still getting lynched up. We still, but on top of all this bullshit happening to us, the same shit that the ancestors, the real chiefs went through, we still going through it, and we still making it happen as much as we can. Because if we just start really just going the fuck in, yeah, it's gonna be really chaotic. But a lot of times, we just doing shit individually. Talk about Africans who's saying that we ran. I'm talking about anybody, not just Africans though. Shout out to the ones who ain't, you know what I'm saying? But most times they be feeling so guilty about what their parents did or what the parents did, that they want us to feel guilty about us claiming our lineage. Like, who in the fuck won't be proud of what their ancestors did? And if you're not proud, then just say that what your ancestors didn't do, that you feel should have been done. And if it ain't been done, do something about it. Because that's what the fuck we doing. And we ain't got to say it all loud all over the internet. Because we see where that shit getting us. Nigga, when you speak on the internet, nigga, we making a public announcement or public speaking. So we can't you can't say all your plans and shit. Hell no. You can't say all your plans, man. And what I'm talking about with the Chiefs is that it's like right now, right? I got a I got a tour with my girl yesterday, right? I got a tour with my lady yesterday. Because I got frustrated. I'm frustrated at the fact that I have to be away, and these devils will always try to play with the sisters on our land, and the sisters who gonna take that shit, they gonna speak their fucking mind, bro. So I'm like, damn. So now I gotta go check me a motherfucking cracker once again. That's what the fuck we do over here. We check crackers, dog. We check motherfuckers over here. Y'all run from motherfuckers. That's the difference. Yeah, we get into it with each other over here. We black people will get into it, motherfuckers. But some of us avoid shit, dumb shit with our people, because most times shit we be going through, it's a rat race, and we know it's a rat race. Some of us just seen it a little earlier. Some of us didn't make it to see it at all. Some of us have to go to jail, and only a few go see it, and then the rest either go become so soft a bitch, they go be somebody's bitch in the jail, or they go die behind there trying to be the hardest nigga. Or, like I said, you got the ones that's like, damn, this nigga look like me and this bitch getting harassed by the same folks. And then you gonna be like, damn, there's some white folks in here. They doing time just like damn. But at the same time, we try not to look at all that shit, be like, oh, it's kumbaya. The main point is that, man, we ain't got no friends, bro. Hey, I just said Dr. Umar Johnson, man. Shout out to him, man. When it comes to certain shit though, like I don't know, like, what you don't see. But when somebody constantly disrespect us though, and you expect us to be like disowning our ancestors over here that have put in work, documented names, we've been reclassified. We ain't been reclassified from no Afro KKK. They was named too, Afro KKK. We in America KKK. You got Africa KKK, and you got the United Kingdom, nigga. And don't forget, we ain't gonna forget this shit, bro. We know what the fuck going on. We know what the fuck going on, bro. We didn't, and see, shout out to Chief Rod Hayes, man. And I appreciate everybody coming in liking the vid, bro. It's early as hell. How the hell do I do a live this early and get this many likes, man? If you from overseas and you listen to me, I ain't got no beef with you. But we tired of having to motherfucking be quiet about shit, bro. And shout out to everybody who do speak their mind, bro. Putting in the energy, putting in the energy of research to research information. And then they hide the research, they hide the documents. They always do this shit. That's because it's a war it's a spiritual war. So when the spirits guide you somewhere, the information get released. They try to come in. Here come well, the Hebrews was like say the Esau. Here come these red devil motherfuckers. But we got some motherfucking black devils too. They all in it together. All in it together, bro. Because it just boggles me how, like, we can go, black Americans, we can go everywhere and then we'll fuck around and get fucked up. We can get fucked up. We get fucked up in our own home. That's because I feel like I said, disclaimer, I said it's a third disclaimer or fourth disclaimer. Coming from the brain, this is all fictional thoughts and all things that I'm feeling in my heart. Because things can change. Things can change. Things can change. But look, Everything starts with self. You were absolutely right. So this is what I'm saying. We still going through the same shit. We still get lynched up. We still get hung. Now, people like, they do this shit worldwide. They maybe do. But I haven't seen no cases where Africans, like, we're going through the same stuff. My people in Black America, we're going through the same. I don't see that, bro. The only thing I see is people talk about the colonizer. That's it. But if it's like the doors was open in Africa some way, somehow, just like over here. I'm not going to sit up here and say, like, I'm not going to be contradicting or try not to be. But it's hard to get when we over here, like a young man just got lynched. Like I said, I'm born in the 90s. Once you get like 20, between 20 and 30, 20, 25, 27, you get harassed. Niggas is busting at the fucking police in 27, bro. Ain't making it to 30 without seeing the grave or without seeing the jail cell, bro. And if you whiz, bro, you gonna be mentally deranged to a lot of these lost, weak motherfuckers. While we can still sit back and smile and we can become sober soldiers now. Because if I just sit there and smoke weed still, I probably let shit slide and shit. I'll probably get slid on. No, I wanna be all there, bro. Or I'm gonna fuck around and lose my mind, bro. This is why I'm really sober, bro. I don't trust shit. I don't even trust the weed that's given by the fucking colonizer, because I ain't got no colonizer. I'm about to say my colonizer. But the motherfucker over here on the land, you strip people from their natural birthright, and then all of a sudden you want to strip them from the herbs, the fruits, the vegetables, and we got to go to a grocery store. We ain't even got the knowledge per se. This is fictional thought. Because I feel like also that if shit gets stripped that much, if they try to strip the land, the food from the stores and shit, then that means it's an energy that's gonna usurp you, because we are one with nature automatically. And if you don't respect the people on the land, if you don't respect the commandments, whatever that help you grow or that helped you grow. Yeah, damn, see, I didn't, yeah. What was his name? I just seen it, man. Shout out to Taylor House Publishing. I went live about this shit, but I exited out the live. I had to do something. Yeah, he got found. He was a college student out in Georgia. He was a college student out in Georgia. And he was out walking in nature. This is some shit that I used to do. When the shit happened to him, I'm like, damn, he remind me of me. Cause motherfuckers start watching you. Motherfuckers start stalking you. Like you out on the nature move. And I was just saying this is why we need a million man nature walk. Cause all this million man march with the shoes on and with suits on and fly, yeah, that's all good and it's all cool. But if it's just for an image, then yeah, we all together just for one fucking day. No, we need a million man nature walk. We need niggas to get back balanced, feeling the earth frequency and feeling the frequency of everything around them, bro. Not niggas in an ignorant way, but y'all know what I mean, man. Y'all know what I mean. But like I said, like, a motherfucker can't starve us for too long, though. A motherfuckers can't starve us for too long. Who are the primary perpetrators of your oppression now, in your opinion? It's ourselves. It's ourselves. That's, like I said, it's my opinion. Ourself versus all this shit that's around us and shit. And we've been bred to do certain shit, like go to a job and do all this shit, get businesses, which ain't nothing wrong with having a business versus working a job, but it's like, it's still all the same shit as far as like, but the difference is with a job and a business, you run yourself. You are the chief of yourself. But it's still a colonizer. I'm gonna say the colonizer, and the colonizer is really not ours. Our fault. The primary perpetrator is still the colonizer, but the colonizer we think is just a motherfucker who Caucasian, bro. That's where we get wrong at. That's why I say it's on us. Because if we always saying the colonizer and we look at this motherfucker just as a white man, bro. Like, this is why today you have phony motherfucker friends. If today we have phony friends, then they mean back then it was phony motherfuckers. Phony motherfuckers ain't just start popping up in our generation. Or in the last generation. Phony motherfuckers been popping up. Because I feel like it's spiritual warfare. Where motherfucker get usurped to do some shit. And just like Eve, when she ate the fruit, and all of a sudden, the snake probably was in a whole nother realm that she seen or talking to. And then I don't know, man. Because I was going on the religious using that. But because that's what some people, you know, I try to base myself off where everybody at. Yeah, English is an older language. And let me see, and it's the thing right here. We speak English, but the language we may have been speaking was quietness, pictureness. Just because we speak English don't mean we don't know shit and not spiritually in tune either. Like, that's the thing, like, where, like, if you've been on my channel long enough or heard me talk or listen, if not, that's on y'all. I don't care. But cause it's on my, it's this real shit. English, words, letters is all the same. It all got symbology in it. This is why 9/11, 2001, September 11, the September 11 attacks was so spiritual that even today, a lot of us see 9/11 pop up on the clock, or 6/11. And then when you look at the Holy Bible, the old Holy Bible, the 1611 version, or something like that. Damn, I forgot I'm on this phone. The 1611 version or the 1911 version. I think it's the 1611 version, if I'm not mistaken. But when you flip the 6, it's a 9. You flip the 9 up, it's a 6. But see, you might not get it. Just like 6'9". 6'9" is the Cancer sign. Like my name, I represent 369. Then when I started, I'm like GL369. This is my shit. This is my tribe. Putting this shit together. All of a sudden, it's encoded in my last name. My last name, Cuba. The numerology of Cuba all equates 333. Like Jesus died at 33. Or 33 degrees of masonry. Which I ain't no mason. You know what I'm saying? I ain't in no sorority groups. I ain't in no gang. I ain't in shit, bro. The last thing I'm in, we're in with my studies was Muslim. That's it. And they ain't got no chains on me neither. Speaking all dumb shit. Yeah, all right, no picture. All right, no picture. You motherfuckers with no pictures, or even if you got a picture, some of y'all be in competition with somebody, and y'all got your own platform, and y'all come on somebody else's platform and talk about this dumb shit. Well, you don't even get it. Like I said, if you don't get it, you don't get it. You can call me out my name and all that, but in real life, you won't do that shit, though. I guarantee you that. You won't even do that. Because if you do it, I'm going to do it right back. 3 times as much. Until you ready to hit me. Because I'll make a motherfucker hit me. I don't hit first. But I will hit last, though. Pussy. But I'm up out of here, though. It's time for me to get in, man. Do my thing. Like I said, we don't give a fuck, man. We never ran. We never ran from shit, bro. Everybody talk about we We this and that. We ain't got no culture. We FBA. Like I don't claim FBA, but naturally that's our lineage of America, the soil we been in, bro. I'll be classified as FBA because since we been reclassified anyway, that's the purpose of FBA. But like I said, motherfucker, I'm GL369 all fucking day. And I've been magnetizing GL. I've been magnetizing GL. Well, I ain't got them in right now, but you know, if you know, if you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, Anthony, man. Shout out to you, Anthony, man. And shout out to you, Dorian the voice. You know, you got some little inner issues you gotta deal with though. I seen that comment that you said black man turn you off. I don't know if you, hey, so be it. See, calling somebody a dummy is so easy because it's like saying that you're the dummy because you're reflecting off yourself, right? You're reflecting off yourself because everybody you talk to is not a dummy, because I know I'm not talking to no dummies. Unless you call me a dummy, then you're the dummy. But other than that, I'm not talking to no dummies, or am I? Because I ain't refer to nobody as no dummy. But I'm up out of here though, man. Peace up out of here, man. Y'all already know, man. Continue, you know what I'm saying, doing y'all thing, man. Maintain, man. I appreciate all the love I got. You know what I'm saying? But I'm up out of here though.